Alrighty, fellas and fellas, welcome back to the Hot Damn Racing Team, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm going to try to do a little quick video for you today. Alright, we're going to go over this gold heat shield sleeve today. Alright, you notice this bare aluminum here. This is going to get wrapped. Alright, being under the hood here, that cannot be exposed. It's just going to soak heat up like crazy. Alright, so we're going to go over that gold heat sleeve, this sticky backing heat shield. All right, and then on the other side of this shield, you really can't see it, there's some tape where I had taped the seam on this shield. And we will go over exhaust wrap slightly. All right, so I have my exhaust wrap pretty good to hold the heat in. All right, so let's go get over to my little stock muffler coffee table area and my loud heater. It's kind of chilly out here, even though it is Las Vegas. Looks like somebody ran their hand down the truck or their key or something. You can't see it there, but yeah, wow. All right, let's go sit down and talk. Alrighty, we are here at my stock muffler coffee table type deal to give you little demos and information. And I got my Vornado heater here, right here. It sounds like it's got a handy tick. You might not be able to hear. Anyway, here we go. Alright, showed you a couple things just a second ago. Exhaust is wrapped with DEI exhaust wrap, and that's to hold heat in the exhaust to help the turbo spool up a little bit better. All right, and we have some tape here. You might not see much of that because you shouldn't. Okay, and don't really use this to hold the heat out. It holds up to heat better than other types of tape. Okay, and then you got this heat reflective material here. Also has the ability of what you call it as an insulator. All right, so it's also an insulator, reflector, and insulator. All right, so it'll hold in cool air, which is the idea with that, and it'll hold heat out to a point, of course. All right, but it works if you use it in the right areas. So I don't use it in super direct heat areas, and I do not stick it to my exhaust. You don't want to put this on your exhaust. Okay, so we have the sleeve here. All right, the gold sleeve, and a lot of people have questions about this. Let's go over the gold sleeve. All right, so during testing, my intake air temps cruising is about 127 degrees, not good. While I'm sitting at idle, 140, 150-ish degrees, not good. All right, so we have a reflective surface, then we have an insulator, which is almost like the exhaust wrapping. So if anybody tells you that using exhaust wrap for your intake piping, maybe they should hit up DEI and see what they think about it, because it looks like they use it here and it seems like it works really well. Maybe it's the combination of the gold and the insulator, but I'm able to control my intake air temps basically to whatever I want. All right, and so it works. That's the idea. It's functional. It might not look cool. It might not look good. All right, it doesn't have the best looks. Okay, so I get it, but it functions. It works, and I really need this for the Las Vegas heat. All right, guys, so not only am I going to have the under hood temps, but I'm going to have that sun beating through the hood. All right, it gets hot out here in Las Vegas. Okay, so I need what works and not what looks best, you know, in every area. All right, I want it to look good. I want the system to look good. I want the truck to look good. All right, but unfortunately, if I want to make some things work really good, it's just not gonna look good everywhere. That's all there is to it. And that's fine with me, because you're not gonna be able to see inside the engine bay. Well, hopefully if the engine bay doesn't come out of the hood as I'm going down the track or the street. You don't see that when I'm going. You see my time slip and the truck. That's what you see for the most part. And if you got a good idea of how things work when I do lift the hood, you respect this. All right, hot damn hell yeah. There was an exposed aluminum Z-pipe under the hood. I'm probably gonna wrap it with this. It was wrapped with this, but I'm looking for a little tighter fit. Might double wrap it. And this being loose, around the intake air pipe. All right, so you have deflection. All right, you have an insulator, hold the cool air in, help keep the heat out. And if it does get through, when it's loose, and something's loose, even, you know, you can do an experiment. Put your hand tight against something and start heating it up, or have it loose in there and heating it up. When do you feel the heat first? When it's pressed or when it's kind of loose? All right, so what we're doing here is making it hard for the heat to get to the intake air piping. All right, we're making the heat work for it. Oh yeah, baby. So just a real simple video of why I'm using this. You see where this is at. I'm using it in a basically why I'm using this. I'm only using on one piece of pipe, and that's the one with the hot dam. That's to keep a little bit of heat off. If rocks or anything decide to kick up and they hit this, it's soft. It won't make a loud ting sound. All right, and the sun isn't going to get through this, or at least I don't believe it will. This will deflect the sunlight. All right, just in case, you know, I don't want the sun to heat that pipe up as I'm going, you know, I don't want to have my cooling system fight for it as much as I want the heat to fight for it, if you know what I mean. All right, so the only place where I want heat is in that exhaust. Oh yeah, baby. Everywhere else, trying to keep it cool, keep the heat out. All right, so that's just a real quick, simple explanation on those things there. If you guys want a little bit more explanation, I think the best thing to do would be to go to DEI and read about them. All right, research these items and see if they could work for you maybe. I don't know. I'm not saying run out and jump out and buy these things, just giving you a little explanation on why I'm using them, and some of you might be finding out that your problem could be that maybe you should be using this too, or this, or this. All right, so hopefully this video gives people the information that they desire, and maybe it will help somebody, I don't know. All right, hot damn hell yeah, y'all the baddest. I do have videos, previous videos on these things where I'd wrap the exhaust, you know, and I placed this, and we talked about that a little bit, but this is a little bit more. All right, hot damn hell yeah, y'all the baddest, and get some.